Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? Hello Maddy, welcome. Before we get started, I'm going to run an ad really quick and we should be good for an hour. So let me do that. Let's get us studio mode. Hey Lovis man, how you doing? Yeah, we were just talking. Playing next to the fridge, gotta respect it. Absolutely. Playing next to any essential appliances shows expert level. Skills right there. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me refresh. Let's see. There we go. There's Maddy. So, do you guys want SPS today? If you use Firefox, doesn't refresh just the live stream. Oh, okay. Hey Ivory, welcome. Okay. Yeah, let me get the seed. Your seed is Foxtrot 2, Foxtrot 0, 8, Alpha. I will pin it. Let's get the seed checker up. Seed checker, that's already up. Foxtrot 2, Foxtrot 0, 8 Alpha, so Ivory's seed is correct. Can say the same for Maddy. Once we get it ready from Ivory, we can get started. We got it ready. Let's count it down. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. The players are off. It's been a while since, two early shifts from Maddy to start off this game. Maddy's going to be in a dig to start off. Misplacement of the J is going to... a lot of early misdrops from Maddy. Once again, just another pain in the butt moment that Maddy's experienced right now. But if Maddy's in, CTL Division 5B, dealing with this issue will be a non-issue. Ivory starting off the game with 47,000, Maddy 11. Maddy's going to be building dirty. However, the next long bar will only be good for a triple, I think. Yeah, Maddy's going to continue to build from row 3. Gets a long bar, gets the first Tetris of the game, or she gets the first Tetris of the game. Brings her up to 49. Now Maddy's going to decide to go center well here. Gets a J. Needs a long bar to get Tetris, or to clear with a junk, but that's not Maddy's current board state is not how I expected it to go, which is very interesting. Oh, Ivory tops out 129. Maddy, you're in a chase down. Didn't even have a chance to analyze what Ivory was doing, and unfortunately Ivory topped out. Yeah, Maddy, you're good. GG's. Rough start, but able to get the dub. Let's give the heart to Maddy. Oh, let me write this down too. Ivory, first game goes to Maddy. All right. Both players are ready. Let's get started for game number 2. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Typically in CTL, you often see players use pushdown points. Not the case here. It's definitely less common. In this case, no pushdown points for either players. Let's see how this game will develop. Definitely a cleaner start for Maddy, currently at 24,000. Ivory 45. Kingsman's in chat. Welcome. Maddy had a long bar dependency but fills it in. He gets a Tetris 115. Maddy. Ivory 93. Ivory with a square tuck setup. Gets the square, fills it in. Has a J dependency. Just like that, Ivory is back to clean. Currently at 121. Oh, did I miss the Vits? I look away for 1 second. Tetris for Maddy, 188. Ivory is Tetris ready. Ivory's going to burn. Plugs the well, but reopens it. Tetris for Ivory, 193. So both players are nearing the halfway mark to level 19. Good paces for both. Or from both. So this would be 284. So this would be like a 600k transition from Maddy, and a similar pace from, or a 600k transition from Ivory, and a similar pace that Maddy has as well. It's quite good. Both of these players. But that's also assuming that I am mathing correctly. I do not have a math degree. That is not my forte. Ivory 355, Maddy 354. A very close game so far. Ivory is going to put that long bar vertically in column 1. That's an interesting piece placement from Ivory. Typically when you have a flat area of a length of 3 or more tiles, typically you do put it horizontally, but not the case for Ivory. Ivory must have seen something different from me. Ivory currently at 450, Maddy 475. Both players are playing from are setting up from row 2. Bit of a Z spiral for Ivory. Gets a long bar in time though. More S's. Or Z's. But it's managing it pretty well. Ivory currently at 486. Maddy 528. Ivory JL dependent gets to L. Fills it in, and now the board is much flatter. Maddy is playing from a left well here. Able to get the long bar over to get a Tetris, I believe. It's looking dangerous for Maddy. Playing from the left well. Burn options are limited for Maddy. Needs a long bar. Will the long bar come? And it will not. Maddy tried to burn and hung the J and tops out at 558. So Ivory, you're in a chase down. Your target is 559 or 560. And you're good. Ivory gets heart number 2. We can move on to next set. But Mullen is, to Mullen is Mullen, I can't pronounce that word. If you want to Mullen, that's fine. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And I completely missed it. If it's... both players are almost ready. And Ivory's ready. Let's get started. For game number 3. And 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Let me get rid of the C checker. That's kind of annoying to see. Okay. Misdrop from Maddy. It's fixable, easily fixable. Is L dependent on the right side, but fills it in with a J. Double flip that Z is going to create further complications for Maddy, trying to create a nice burn. And Maddy is handling that mistake pretty well and is back to clean. Maddy currently at starting off with 15,000 with that Tetris, brings her up to 38. Meanwhile, Ivory has already gotten a couple Tetrises, currently at 114 at 20 lines. So that early mistake from Maddy is going to put her behind a little bit, but it's only the beginning. Good stacking so far from both players. Not too much to report, although both players just got Tetrises. Ivory 184, Maddy 132. Maddy's trying to maintain the center well here. Maddy's not getting the right pieces though. It's going to burn it down. But there was a buried Tetris under there. Maddy gets it though. Brings her up to 164. Ivory currently at 233. Since Maddy has been playing high for a little bit, this is going to put Maddy ahead of lines. It's actually becoming more even now. It looked, I think Maddy was playing high before. I think that was the case. Nonetheless, Maddy with a long board dependency fills it in though. Ivory's board is getting pretty high and messy and tops out at 281. Maddy, you're in a chase down. Your target is 282. Rip indeed. Hang of the T. I don't know if anything gets to the left side. Able to get the J over. Gets the long bar. Okay. Still long bar dependent. Fills in that long bar with another J. That didn't look survivable, but I don't know if... Oh my gosh, how is Maddy getting these pieces over? And unfortunately, Maddy tops out 248. Ivory, you're good for game number 3. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll get rid of Discord. My apologies. It was a good attempt, though. Okay, so Discord is turned off. Everything should be good now. Both players are ready. Let's get started for game number... Oh wait, I gotta give Ivory the heart before I forget. Okay, now we're ready for game number 4. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Different opener for both of these players. Maddy with the double text setup. I should have known that Maddy was a roller. It didn't click though initially. Ivory starting off a little bit dirty here. It's going to be a while before she gets clean. Meanwhile, Ivory was also dirty up high, but is able to clean it pretty well and gets a Tetris. Maddy currently at 57, Ivory 15. So Maddy's still playing dirty, technically, playing from row 2. I've heard the term, or when people get Tetrises from like row 2, I hear sometimes people refer to that as a dusty Tetris. I don't know if that's like a common term. I'm debating on whether I should use the term, but what I've also heard around as well is that it's fallen out of use as well. I'm getting a lot of conflicting information. I'm not sure exactly how I should refer that or what I should refer to that particular formation. I not only need a math degree, but I also need an English degree. Ivory currently at 159, Maddy 226. Yeah, it took a lot out of me producing that sentence. See, if I try to formulate sentences that are not like thought out in my head, I stutter too much. I feel like I gotta make a rule for myself to only say things on stream that I know that has been completely formulated, edited, all that stuff. Ivory currently at 282, Maddy 255. Both players are clean. So Maddy was playing somewhat dirty for the majority of this game, but is finally back to clean and is building traditional Tetrises. I'm reading chat the moment. Wish my pieces move like that when I'm rolling. Yeah, I feel like whatever Maddy's doing, Oh, Maddy in a bit of trouble here. Before I finish that thought, Maddy currently at 290. High on the board. Has a jail dependency buried. Gets to L, fills that in, but has a long or a very deep chasm. Needs a long bar right now. Gets a couple skims. Where is this long bar? Gets another triple. Oh my gosh. Maddy, no. Hangs a long bar, and that's going to be it for Maddy. Topping out at 303. Ivory, you're already good at 405. GG's. So the set goes to Ivory 3-1. The Lovis man. Time to ruin Coverdale's. What's your favorite dinosaur? Honestly, I know nothing about dinosaurs other than that they exist. Like, I guess I would have to go with a T-Rex. Well, yeah, of course, they used to exist, I should say. Well, actually, that's not true. There are some animals that are alive now that were still alive in the prehistoric age. So Ivory defeats Maddy 3-1. Writing this down in my notepad here. At 6:24 p.m. local time. Yeah, no problem. It's always a pleasure. So, let's get perfect. I am getting you up right now. LouieSkouie. Okay. Yeah, Lobus man, what's up with all the burns to King? So while Maddy is getting some food, I'm going to run an ad really quick. catching up with all the TMP messages I missed. Nothing too exciting is happening. I hope everyone's having a fantastic summer. I've been working all day. Or all summer. It is possible to get relegated to TMP. Oh, it's raining. Where I'm at, there was a lot of thunder, but no rain. It was weird. I'm parched. I need water. I'll be right back. I have returned. People relegated from CTL should go to bronze. I don't know if that would be fair, to be honest. It's like a lot of these, you know, a lot of the players in Division 5B, you know, some of them are max outers, and you're going to be forcing them to verse players who are just breaking 500k. Like, I don't feel like that makes any sense. I mean, look at Maddy. Like, she's no player in bronze can do what Maddy's doing. I'm in silver and I can't do this. Pretty much. There is one player in particular that has caught my attention. I think that this particular player has potential. But let's see. Oh, both players are ready. Sorry if I totally missed that. So no SPS. Totally fine with me. That makes things easier. Level selection is 18. Let's get started for game number 1. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I need more water. Maddy L dependent and long bar dependent. Louie starting off with the Tetris and a single burn. Maddy currently at 6,800. Not the best of starts for Maddy, but once again, this is this situation is manageable for Maddy. So Maddy is going to be in dig for a while. Currently at 19,000. Meanwhile, Louie currently at 96. Once Maddy gets clean, she's going to have a lot of work ahead of her. I think that was an overshift of that S for Maddy. Gets a 30 Tetris though. JL dependent, fills it in with a J. Still has work to do. Keep this board flat though. And another dirty Tetris for Maddy. Brings her up to 75. Louie 189. Dancer to respond to what Lovis says. I plead the fifth. You will never know what I think, even though that's this entire gig pretty much. Louie currently at 237, Maddy 115. Maddy just about out of this dig and is behind by 100k plus. Oh, the pleaded fifth means in the United States, in the United States Constitution, there is a clause where the fifth clause that states it, like basically if you are ever arrested, that you have the right to remain silent, pretty much pleading the fifth. That's an oversimplification of what the law is and stuff, but that's pretty much the jits. Louie currently at 371, Maddy 217. Maddy. Just when you thought Maddy was going to get clean, another misdrop of the L in particular. Oh, side note here, I gotta plug things. So, the TMP server is starting a new show called the TMP Show, and the host is me. And we just had our first episode last Tuesday. It will be every Tuesday, and anyone who is a TMP player can play. However, we haven't announced this yet, but we are allowing players from CTL also join. But the details of that, I will, if you guys are interested, I will let you know all about it later. Louie currently at 539. Maddy currently a JCPenney commercial. Currently at shrug emoji. But what I can say about Louie is that Louie is on to level 19 already, currently at 567. Louie taking the double and gets another Tetris, 596. Louie, Maddy's finally back, currently at 433, despite despite the early mishaps for Maddy. Maddy's doing pretty well. However, Louie is not doing well, topping out at 597. So Maddy, you're in a chase down. Your target is 598. That misdrop of the T is going to create complications. That misdrop of the square might do it for Maddy, and that's going to be for Maddy. Very unfortunate. GG's though. Oh, I was going to say. So Louie is going to get the first heart of the game. Both players are ready. Let's get started for game number 2. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I fat fingered the T. Oh, I see. So I don't know if I should say yet. Ooh, Maddy playing high. Gets the Tetris though. Going to burn this down. Gets another Tetris. Maddy back to safety. Of course, as soon as the long bar comes, Maddy plugs so well. Vintage Tetris right there. So, how can I put this? Actually, nope. I'm not going to say anything. But allowing CTL players play in the TMP show is going to be a thing. That's all I can say. And we do have someone in line. Oh my gosh, I told you guys I wouldn't say anything, and I'm telling you guys everything, little by little. Anyway, Louie currently at 87, Maddy 165. Maddy, kind of a mini square spire. Managed it pretty well though. How did God hold? or uses the, oh my gosh, Maddy had a god hole in columns 6, 7, 8, decides to put a square in it. Louie with a center well. Maddy with a high board that's a little messy here. Onward pendant. Able to bring those S's over, unable to shift the J over and tops out at 219. Louie, you're in a chase down. Your target is 220. So a god hole is, oh, it's so hard to explain. If, or it's, how can I put this? If Louie, oh, I was going to say if Louie produced one, I can show you what it looks like. Actually, can I can show you really quick. It's Alright, while you guys start playing, I can get the scene set up and I can show you what it looks like later on. So let's get started. Three, two, one, Tetris. Oh, I gotta give Louie the hearts. Right. Louie won that one. Yeah. Louie won that one. Yeah, let me set that up really quick. It's easy to do. Tetris trainer, yeah, this is it. Edit board. So Maddy's starting off a little bit dirty. He's gonna be able to clean it up though. Louie also dirty. Cleans up pretty nicely though. Yeah, so let's say you have a setup like this. Oh wait, you can't see what I'm drawing right now. Oopsies. Alright, set up. So when you guys are done with this game, I'll show you what a god hole looks like. Louie currently at 117, Maddy 69. Hey now. Ooh, S spiral for Maddy. Little thing. This boy's looking a little spicy here. She's getting this down. Good digging from Maddy. Currently at 103. Louie 164. Louie is once again has a center well Tetris, or is center well ready and then gets Tetris. I was going to say I could tell you mid game what the God hole looks like, but as soon as I identify it and tell you where it is, it's most likely you guys are going to, you know, manipulate it, or it's going to be gone, so that's pointless. Louie currently at 202, Maddy 219, close one so far. Both players are beyond the halfway mark. Both players have holes in their stack, although Louie has at least three. So it's going to take some time for him to get out of this. Board game pretty high though. I don't remember what Louie's game style is, so oh no, hangs the T or hangs the square, and that's gonna be it for Louie. No, did not have the DAS to bring those squares over, and tops out, unfortunately. So Maddy, you're good for game number 3. GG's. So let me show you really quick what a God hole is. So let's look at this. So this formation right here is called a God hole. It's called that because mostly any piece can fit in it. It can be a square, it can be an L or a J. Those fit in pretty nicely. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know how to explain it pretty much. Basically, any piece can fit in here. It's the God space. It's the God hole. Anything can fit. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much. That's I guess, an oversimplification of what that is. Oh, the music is too loud. Oh, you know why that was the case? It's because the Wait, did you guys hear my explanation of what the God hole is? Oh, I'm sorry. So basically, that formation I was showing you, the reason why it's called the God hole is oh, you got the jits. Okay. Let's get started. Too many things are happening at once. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. But the reason why it's called the God hole is because any piece can fit in that space. You can put a J in there, you can put a square, L, Z, S, and it works for every piece. So that's basically what I am saying here. Yeah, I forgot. I meant that particular scene does not have the correct it was not set up for my mic, and that's my bad. I totally forgot about that. So if you guys did have trouble hearing me, that's the reason why. Yeah, pretty much. Basically, I did a roundabout way of saying that why am I struggling to talk? You know what it is? I'm flustered because you guys didn't hear me, and that's why I'm like, oh my gosh, freaking out here. But let's go back to the game. Louie currently at 123, Maddy 108. Maddy currently in the dig right now. Louie currently was J dependent, turns to a long bar dependency, fills it with a J. Nice adjustment to accommodate that Z for Louie. Now it's trying to get access to the hole, but unfortunately that Z is going to create one more layer of garbage for Louie to take care of before getting access to that hole. And just like that, Louie has access and eliminates that pesky hole in column 6, I believe. Maddy currently at 170, Louie 184. Maddy is currently Tetris ready. Tetris for Maddy 216. Both players are halfway to the level 9. To level 19 transition. Board kind of messy for Maddy. Getting the right pieces though, and the board is back to clean. Tetris ready and gets 2 back-to-back Tetrises, I believe, for Maddy. Maddy 272, Louie 259. Close game so far. Louie going to take the skim. Is building. Louie with a Tetris. Maddy with a square tuck setup. And thank you, BTJK, for pointing out that the music was too loud and the volume was too low. My apologies for that. When I was explaining, or when I was attempting to explain what that what a god hole is. See, this is why I can't improvise. Nothing goes right when I improvise. Louie with the triple, and then Tetris brings him up to 391. Maddy 417. Oh gosh, I can't answer any more questions today. I know very little about dinosaurs, and I know even less about sharks. And that they're scary. Maddy currently at 443, digging, has a lot of weight in column 3. It is high, going into level 19. And dirty touches from Maddy, 477. Louie on the level 19, but topping out at 424. Maddy, you're good for game number, or you're good for this game, but didn't you get a point already? I don't believe so. Either way, you do get a point here. Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out as well. I thought you won the last game. I mean, the game before. Did I forget to give you the heart? I honestly don't remember. Okay. There's been 4 countdowns, so what does that mean? So it must be a decider. Okay. Okay, let's go into a decider, guys. Okay, yeah, it I'm trying to remember. Because the previous game, I immediately tried to... Okay, then let's get up, or let's get set up for game number 5 in the decider. Let's get the decider image up. Voila. You forgot to give a point before you explained the God hole. I knew I would do that. That's going to be an emote. The Decider Dot movie. Decider Dot PM2. That's awesome. Alright, both players are ready. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Of course, when I accidentally... Actually, never mind. Both players currently at 0 points. I see very little... There's very little reason to give a score update as soon as these players start. Players are tied. They both have 0 points. Tetris for Louie, currently at 48,000. Maddy, 45. Nice T-spin for Maddy after that mischief. Decider.bat. We need decider.bat, a decider.docs, a decider.xl. Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot to play around with. Maddy digging high, getting the right pieces to resolve all of that junk high up on the board. It's going to put Maddy up ahead by 7 pieces, or 7 lines, I mean. Maddy 135, Louie 145. Looks like Maddy's going to play dirty. I'm going to go aggro here. Needs... Oh, misses the Z-spin. Gets a long bar. Maddy's somewhat up high and going to be up there for a while. Louie 215, Maddy 145. So what Maddy has in the middle of the board is technically a god hole. Now that has turned into a long bar dependency, Maddy. Yeah, when you stack, you want to preserve those spots at all costs. A lot of people don't realize that when they try to form. Ooh, dirty touches from Maddy. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that that the god hole, number one, exists, and number two, the value of that particular formation and how that can help you in tricky situations, really. Maddy currently at 221, Louie 277. Interesting placement of that. What was that, a square for Louie? No, it wasn't a square, it was a J. The size to throw it into columns 9 and 10 vertically. You know, I was thinking about doing a intro to stacking lecture. I've been thinking about doing that. I don't know if I think there would be an interest there. Maybe you can bring it up. Yeah, there's so much to talk about. If there's enough support within the beginner, like within Oak, within within Oak, Elm, all those people, like if they're interested, if there's an interest, like you guys should totally like DM me. We can figure something out. Louie currently at 372, Maddy 364, level 19's around the corner. Both players have their boards in pristine condition. Maddy going to level 19 first at 411. Louie is 10 lines away. Ooh, unable to bring that bar, or unable to get that 4 tap from Maddy. Alright, 1 line away to level 19. Louie currently at 445. Maddy 468. Both players playing level 19 as if it's 18. This is the type of game play that I want to get to eventually. Louie, another Tetris, 505. Louie, a couple holes in the stack. Ooh, a couple misdrops from Louie is going to end his run. We're going to be topping out at 513. Maddy, you're good for game number 5 and the game. GG's. Oh wait, not 5. Maddy's beyond 500 into the 600s. I can't read numbers. Yeah, Maddy's been was on fire this game. So Maddy. Maddy defeats Louie 3-2, and it's decider. Well, I apologize for all the jank that happened earlier today, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I should say. I hope you guys had a good time. With that being said, though, I'm going to go report this, and I'm going to rate. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna rate someone.